It is the morning of the 4th week and the morning of the final 9 days, so it's the final push. But honestly, I just struggled finding that motivation to still have that final drive. I'm just, it's been a lot over the past 3 weeks, that's for sure. And I'm honestly ready for this to be over, but I'm going to give it my final push. All right, so today marks day 1 of my 30-day fitness challenge. And what that means is that for the next 30 days, I'm gonna be exercising every single day with a focus on my chest and abs to hopefully get rid of this dad bod. Now, the reason that I'm doing this is because I pretty much always have had a dad bod my entire life and I've never really cared. But my wife and I are pregnant and the whole dad bod thing is actually starting to become more and more real. And recently I found a YouTuber named Chris Heria who has really influenced me to want to get into better shape. So the way it's going to work is for the next 30 days I'm going to be exercising every single day with a focus on my chest and abs, mainly doing Chris's workouts. And the cool thing about his workouts is they're mainly calisthenic workouts, so anybody can actually start them, which is why I even got into this. And then when I'm not doing those workouts, I'm gonna be mountain biking, I'm gonna be rock climbing, I'm gonna be running maybe occasionally, and I'm also going to be eating right. So I'm gonna be eating lean meats, pretty much only chicken, maybe steak a little bit, but mainly chicken, brown rice, quinoa, veggies such as asparagus and broccoli and spinach, no breads or pastas, no candy or desserts. I'm also going to be tracking my calories in MyFitnessPal, which is an app that helps you track everything to make sure that I am, staying within my limit. Honestly, even if nothing changes over the next 30 days, I'll still be in the best shape of my life because I'll have eaten healthier than I ever have and exercised more than I ever have. So let's get into it. So as far as the workout routine went, I really didn't plan it out. I knew that I wanted to focus on abs and chest, of course, but I really didn't know which days I was going to be working on what muscle groups or even what workouts I was actually going to be doing. But I did know that I was going to be doing Chris Heria's workouts or his free YouTube workouts. So I wasn't really concerned on choosing which workouts I was going to do each day. I had already started accumulating and saving these workouts in a playlist. So I basically just started and it kind of all fell into place. And once I was done with the first week, I just decided that that is what I was going to do for the rest of my time. And it ended up working out really well. So I started on October 1st and that was on a Tuesday. So I started with abs. And then Wednesday I went to chest. Thursday I went to cardio for the first 2 weeks. Friday I did calisthenics. Saturday and Sunday I did mountain biking for the majority of the time, and one of the Saturdays I did go wakeboarding. And then Mondays, I went rock climbing. So on the 15th day, I started waking up at 4:30, going to the gym at 5, going to work, getting home from work around 4:30 or so, and then I would do a home workout, and then make dinner, clean up, and pretty much only have enough time to just sit down for about a half hour or an hour, and then go to bed and wake up at 4:30 again, do it all over again. So my workout for the first 2 weeks, I did Chris's perfect abs and obliques for beginners, which was switching mountain climbers, side plank reach throughs, chair sit-ups, plank knees to elbow, seated in and outs, hip raises, alternating star crunches, plank side to side, and each one of those is 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and then you do that for 3 sets. So that would be on a Tuesday. Then on Wednesday was chest day. I would do Chris Heria's The Best Home Chest Workout, which is pretty much all push-ups. So it's regular push-ups 20 times, 90-degree hold for 15 seconds, push-ups in a circle 8 times each way, archer push-ups 10 each side, explosive negative push-ups, inclined diamond push-ups 10 times, elevated push-ups 20 times, and 1 push-up 30 seconds down and 30 seconds up. So for the first 2 weeks, I'd go to the gym after my home workout. I did Chris's weights and calisthenics for massive chest and triceps, which would be dumbbell flies, bench press, push-ups, and each one of those is max out, and you do that for 3 rounds. And then you go into straight bar dips, L-sit hold, dips, skull crushers, and tricep kickbacks, and all of those I would max out 3 rounds as well. So next I did cardio on Thursdays for the first 2 weeks, and it was Chris's 7-minute fat burning morning routine you can do every day. And this is another HIIT workout. So the exercises were half burpees, plank alternating toe taps, side plank hold, low plank to high plank, butt kicks, knee taps, jumping squats. 45 seconds on, 15 off, 3 times. Fridays were calisthenics. I would do a calisthenics workout at the gym, which included a progression of all the calisthenics workouts. So the progression for L-sits is L-sit, and then an L-sit single leg switch, then leg raises, and then knee raises. And then for pull-ups, it was pull-ups, negative pull-ups, Australian pull-ups, assisted pull-ups. And each one of these is maxed out. And then for dips, it was dips, negative dips, behind the back dips, and then for squats, it was assisted pistol squats, jumping squats, and then regular squats. So all of those were maxed out, 3 rounds. After work on Fridays, I would go and do a little calisthenics workout at one of the local parks. I found a park that had some bars, some dip bars, and some pull-up bars. So I'd do a little workout there, but not as intense as the morning workout. Then on Saturday and Sunday, I would mountain bike for the most part. I did go wakeboarding one time, but that was just once. So for mountain biking, I averaged 14.4 miles each ride. My average elevation gain was about 1,300 feet, and my average calories burned was about 900. So I tried really pushing myself on my rides. I was always really tired afterwards. So just as important as a good workout plan is healthy nutrition. And what that looked like for me is a high protein, low carb, low sugar, low fat diet. So that meant no refined carbs such as pastas or breads, no refined sugar such as candy and dessert, and then keeping it low fat. High protein, I was drinking a lot of protein shakes. I was pretty much eating protein for every single meal. So a weekday breakfast would be a protein shake, a hard-boiled egg, an apple, and a peanut butter Nature Valley bar. And I pretty much ate that every single week. A weekday lunch was always leftovers from the day before. And a typical dinner for me was chicken, brown rice, and broccoli. For my weekend, since I was burning a lot of calories, I would always go for a bike ride, and then I would come back and have 4 eggs, chicken sausage, protein shake, of course, then eat lunch soon after that, which was usually leftovers from dinner the night before. And then dinner was, just like I said, chicken or meatloaf or turkey meatloaf, that is, and broccoli or string beans, and kind of did that. You know, I got on a plan with my meals where I was pretty much eating the same thing over and over. So as far as how much I ate, when I started this, I found out that for my height, my BMI was on the high end. So I actually decided that I wanted to be in a calorie deficit the entire time to try and cut some body fat while trying to build muscle at the same time. So I actually averaged about 1,600 calories a day, but I didn't even count the sauces, the marinades, and the butter that I used because that was just too tedious. When this is saying 1,600 as an average, I would say it was probably about 1,800 calories per day. For protein, my goal was 130 grams. I was at about 133 on average. For carbs, I just put a goal of 250 grams, but I wanted to stay below it, so I was at 144 on average. For sugar, my goal was 80 grams, and I was at 54 grams on average, so that's good. And for fat, I had a goal of 70 grams, but I actually came in at about 59 grams on average. As far as groceries was concerned, I did all the grocery shopping, and I actually analyzed how much we spent on groceries from July to October, and I did this in October. So in July, my wife and I spent $741 on groceries. In August, we spent $591. In September, we spent $616. And in October, when I did the 30-day challenge, we actually only spent $485 on groceries. So when people say that it's expensive to eat healthy, that's not true at all. It's actually expensive to eat crap. You know, I was literally just buying tons of meat, and I honestly thought that our grocery bill was going to be really high because meat is expensive, but it wasn't. The best part about this whole 30-day routine was what I learned and all the home workouts that Chris really taught me that I can do at home. And, you know, I can do them while I'm traveling. I can do them in the airport. I can do them at a hotel, Airbnb. I can even do them at a conference if I really wanted to. So I've just been able to take away a lot of these exercises, and the excuse of I don't have enough time really just isn't there anymore. My most favorite results are that I feel stronger when I'm doing the sports, the activities that I actually like to do, like going wakeboarding. I felt stronger out on the water. Even rock climbing, I'm climbing some harder routes that I've never even climbed before. Mountain biking, my endurance is even better, and that is why I exercise. I don't exercise to have a great body. I exercise to do better at the things that I love to do. Well, that's going to do it for me. I hope this video has inspired you to maybe do your own 30-day challenge, or eat a little bit healthier, or exercise a little bit more. I know that I will be taking everything that I've learned into the future and building upon it. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.